Got my new shoes. I'm excited to go for a run. If anybody's interested, these are the Brooks Adrenaline 21, which is just the new model of the last shoes that I had. The best running shoes I've ever had. This is not sponsored, just appreciating a good product. A lot of times running is the only time I have kind of to myself where I can not distract myself with my phone or the internet or something. So I use that as a time to kind of sort out my thoughts once I kind of know what I have to do. And it's a useful way also. I mean, exercise is proven to kind of open up the connections in the brain. See, I don't have those connections right now. When I get out on the trail, whether I'm hiking or running or biking, it lets me kind of just focus on things and sort things out in my mind. So let's hit the trail. Maybe I'll see a gator. I just came across my first 2 alligators. I saw one's tail sticking out over there. There's another one right down there by the water. I know they're all over the place around here, but I haven't seen one the whole first week or so I've been here. You always got to be careful on these trails. I've seen gators like right along the side of it where I barely even noticed it before. I've never had any issues. They've never come toward me or anything. But always be safe and don't go close to gators. You know, just be safe. Best to stay away from them. That one over there is pretty huge. There's a big part of me that's like not scared. I know I don't really need to be worried. But there's another part of me that's like, you should probably get the hell out of here now. I love to see them. I also don't want to bother them. And to another degree, I don't want them to bother me. So let's get out of here. So I'm out here on one of the boardwalks that sticks out over the lake. Cool birds out here. I'm surprised I don't see any gators. It might just be a little too rough for them out here. No other people out here, I'm surprised. It's a really nice day. The great thing about these trails is they offer a few different loops. So you can go shorter or longer and you can mix it up, add yourself extra loop and go the opposite way to lengthen your runs or your walks. And yeah, really amazing day out here right now. The breeze feels really good off of the water. While I'm out here, I've been thinking about what I'm gonna do as far as some jobs that I have coming up in the future. But the great thing about coming out is I get to make this video, but I also get insight and ideas that I might not have had otherwise. Just seeing something might trigger an idea, or just letting my mind wander might trigger an idea. One of the great things about just going and just being out is you encounter things you wouldn't have expected. So just by being there, you're opening yourself up to new possibilities. And I'm sure you've heard of different documentaries that started out with one idea and ended up being a completely different thing, because once they got there, they realized there was this whole other story to tell that had nothing to do with why they went there in the first place. And I really love that idea of being open to the possibility of change and shifting, shifting in the middle of your project. Being open to those possibilities allows for maximum creativity and things that you never would have expected, and that's a good thing. All right, back to the run. Getting warm being out in the sun for a while, but I'm enjoying these beautiful views. All right, I am done 5K. I'm still a bit out on the trail here because the signage is confusing. Also, sometimes I feel like my adherence to 3 miles or 5K is detrimental to my running, because when I hit 5K, my body goes, okay, I can relax now, I can stop. When technically I could probably fit another mile on here, another couple kilometers. Should probably start running without looking at my my distance for a while. Go run in some places I don't know and just take the distance I get instead of worrying about certain distances. I'm not training for anything, so there's no need. Part of the reason, as I said, why I'm doing this, why I came for a run today, is to clear my head and kind of organize my thoughts. One of the ways I do that is when I have an idea, or if I think of something I need to do, I'll just stop and put it on my checklist really quickly. Takes 5 seconds, open the Google Keep app and write it down, move along. Sometimes I just slow my jog and type it in there for something quick. But it's really helpful to do that, because I know my mind wanders, and if I move on and just say, okay, I'll remember that. I'll think of something else I need to do. And that will supersede the other thing, and then I'll start thinking, wait, there was something else I needed to do. What was it? And then I'll forget. So I've gotten into the habit of just writing things down. Sometimes that ends up with lists that I never end up completing, but I'd rather have it written down than to completely forget it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. See you in the next video. This is how I get all the extra exercise in, running to and from the camera.